Hello, welcome. Let's see. Okay, that music just turned off. Just trying out a little bit of more energy in the intro song today. Was trying that out. What's up, Tymo? What's up, Words? What's up, Sheepy? What's up, Mo? What's up, Stubby? And what's up, Egg123? Good morning. Yeah, that was the energy I needed too. It was the energy I needed to like really well. I had a good amount of energy this morning. I think I wanted to bring that into stream. You got your Joe patch? Okay, that's the energy I need. Hell yeah. Yeah, Tymo told me y'all switched so you can put it on your gym bag, and that's so perfect. That's awesome that you can it's just gonna look good. I want to see it on the gym bag when you get a chance. Yeah, I love the patches. And tomorrow's custom land stream is gonna be a little different. They're gonna do some airbrush, which I'm excited about. It'd be cool to see. At time I really wanted the blue. Yeah, because isn't it the blue with a thumbs up? That was the one that and Joe's going to, yes. Yes, it's going to Comic-Con. Yeah. I honestly both of those were solid. Buhua? Not sure I know what that is, Egg. Michaela, what's up? How you doing? Welcome on the stream. Welcome, welcome. Today is a luck of the draw stream, and actually I'm kind of glad people are already here because I wanted to chat about the list of emotes here. So finally added a that's funny. Thank you, Tymo. Thank you for the translation. Are you wearing? No, this is the same ring. I think I'm wearing a different ring. Blah. It's just kind of crooked. Blah. What's my favorite Pokemon? Ooh. Let's say Venusaur. Venusaur, I like Jolteon, and I like Blaziken. I like those. I like those Pokemon. That's my like quick 1, 2, 3. At least that's what I'm using in Ironmon. Okay, so I wanted to chat about the emotes today. I think the list looks fine. I definitely I'm in a stage of where I want to maybe evolve the concept just a tiny bit, and because our list is getting pretty big. And I don't know, there's multiple ways we can do it. I might just stay consistent for now with how we're doing it, but after doing the little Baja bunch, I want to start doing more that are using Cool Cats or Shadow Wolves. So putting that out there for now, but I'm gonna continue. Today is gonna be a normal luck of the draw. I'm not changing it up. Wait, Vulpix for the win? Vulpix is a good one. Vulpix is adorable, honestly. And Ninetales is really cool too. Pikachu, Vaporeon, Gengar. Nice. Honestly, Pikachu's goated. Pikachu's just like easy best, you know? He's the mascot. And after going to Japan and seeing Pikachu dressed up in so many different ways, I fell in love with Pikachu more. Let's see, how do I need to sit here? I like Crabbot. Is Crabbot one of the new ones? I start to forget the names of some of the newer ones. So, I also wanted to make sure with the emote list here. Let me zoom in here. Switch keyboards. We got the Banhammer one, and ooh, I don't know why I did that. Huh? Reset. There we go. Alright, we got the Banhammer one. We need this. I think we need a Banhammer one. I think it was decided last time. Because when Sheepy suggested to make the GM, that's kind of what made me think this way. I'm like, okay, maybe instead of just picking random emotes to make, what ones do we need? Are there any that are like, yeah, we're like you said, we're missing the GM. Can we get a GM? I think the Banhammer one is one. Howdy chat, can't stay long, wanted to say, we love the cats. What's up, JL? Hope you're doing well. Going through some emotes. Cause like, then there's this one. It's like, we don't need this one. I think it'll be funny. Murdered a frog with the hair. I think we need a salute one. I think the salute. Oh, we love the cats. It's so funny. We were I was chatting about that yesterday with Link. We were looking at the We Like the Cats logo. Actually, and Tymo was there too. And I just laughed because we've never updated that. It's still like the same We Love the Cats from like the first month in the Cool Cats or whenever I made that. Never updated it. And I made it quickly. That's the other part of the equation. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I agree with that. There's something about it that's almost timeless. And if I did it over, I would want to like really do it up and like animate it and stuff. So that's a thought. I think we can add that one here, but I think I'm gonna slowly, like, as we get through the rest of the emotes that are on this page, start putting in things like that. Still got to add the GM to Discord. Yes, we should add the GM to Discord. So some of the reason not all the emotes have been added to Discord is because there might be other plans with them. So we're not sure if we just want to like put them as an emote for free somewhere, because we might be using them somewhere else. But the GM should totally be on Discord. I think that one's perfect. It's more so the ones with the characters. But a good amount of the ones that we make on Twitch, I think are ready to be added to Discord. I have this thumbs up as a patch on my bag. Oh, you're talking about this cat. Sorry. I was thinking the thumbs up cat. I was like, no, you traded with Tymo. What are you talking about, Mo? Yeah, I think this one will be fun too. Just like a crying thumbs up. Like a, you know, and I think the thumbs up that I drew, like that's like right here. That thumbs up. That one's good, but I think this one's different. This one's like a crying one. Yeah, I was like, wait, I have the thumbs up on my bag. Yeah, it's exactly what I thought. Yeah, it's a cat emoji. So, I want to add that in. And then I was thinking a pog. Might as well add a pog in there. I think that's a good one. Actually, just a good one. And I want to add the like yellow hand instead of drawing it. So, and maybe even the glasses. I'll probably draw the glasses, but I'm definitely adding the hand.
Linkoid,
holy
10 subscriptions to the community.
Linkoid, whoa. Thanks for the 10, dude. You caught me off guard. Oh man, you got the hype train going.
Started.
Wait, can I do this now? Let me Can I do more than one? I have some spendable balance. Yeah, you know what? Let's keep the hype train going. Yeah, quite the entrance, Link. And then I just gifted
5 subscriptions to the community.
Because I realized that you can, they give you like credits that you can use on Twitch. And I can use those credits to gift subs. So if someone gifts me a 10, then I'm going to gift some back. Because that's just money that's going to be added back in. Yeah. I was deeply in code, then remembered the stream and remembered I needed to gift some subs. Actually, that brings me to another topic I wanted to mention, which was I didn't realize people get ads. I didn't realize people see ads on this channel. I thought I like got rid of ads, even though I'm affiliate. I like don't want ads for anyone. I don't care about the ad revenue right now. I really just want people to watch. But it turns out if you're affiliate and you can get subs, then ads are on by like permanently. They're just on. So I've seen it where streamers take off like the pre-roll ads, where like you enter a stream for the first time and you're hit with ads. They'll get rid of that and do like an ad break every hour instead. So I can be like, hey, ad break's about to happen. I'm gonna get up and like stretch, grab water, take like a minute to do that, and then ads will be over. And do that like once per hour. Yeah, like you said, Tymo, 1 per hour. So I don't have that set up right now, but I'm gonna like look into it, because that's the last thing I want. I don't want like a fresh person to come in here and want to watch the stream and then they're just hit with a wall of ads. So I turned off ads. I'll look into it more, but I'm almost positive from like other things I read that they're just on always. And then I asked Jeej, because Jeej is on the custom land account, and before Jeej was gifted a sub, I asked and I was like, did you get ads? And Jeej said yeah, to like at the beginning of the stream. So I don't want that. I don't like ads. It's not what this stream is about. So I'll look into that. Yeah, always on ads. Yeah, who runs this platform? Amazon? That's how Jeff Bezos can get married in Venice, is the ads. So I'll figure it out, because unfortunately I have to run ads. The good news is any of the ad money I get, I'm just gonna load back into gifted subs. I hope I get this like waving, it honestly looks like Blue Cat, one of the emotes that you can get from the hype train. It's like a bear. I hope that's what I get. I honestly need to recreate that. So, okay, let me get through this list. Sorry, the 10 gifted subs really threw me off. Then I think we need like an easy, like a GG easy emote. And last but not least, this is just a little cat like clapping. Just yeah, no, don't be, nothing to apologize about. It was just funny. Especially with the way that gifted subs come in, like the way it rolls in, it looked like you were about to gift 50, and I was like, oh my god, like 50? 10 made more sense. 50 was insane. But this cat clapping is the last one. And then after this, another thing I might do is do like a stream where, maybe it's a drawing board stream, where we take some of the emotes that we already have made, like the Bones waving one, or some of the other static ones, or maybe update them, or not update them, but make them animate. So things I've been thinking about. So wanted to chat that through. I just gotta learn the your dog's gotta learn how to be a cat. It's just the way it is. All right, which ones did I get? Oh, I got it. Wait, I got the one I was talking about. Let's go. That was exactly the one I was talking about. Cool. It's cute. What's yours? Link. Oh, okay. It looked different. I had to see it bigger. I was like, what is that? Okay, so without further ado, let me get to the drawing cam here. Oh, I pushed that. And it's putting on sunglasses. That's what I didn't, the sunglasses part was not registering with me when I first looked at it. Okay, so if you've never been to this stream, let me explain. This is the Luck of the Draw stream, and as you saw on this screen, we have 8 different emotes that we're gonna draw, and we have an 8-sided dice that we will roll to see which one of these that we will make. We have another 8-sided dice that chooses the character. And so we're gonna roll 2 dice, one for the character, one for the emote. Whatever that combination is, we're drawing it. So sometimes I bend the rules. Sometimes. All right, so let's do this. Let's get to the drawing part of the stream. I need to tell him he's and then your dog needs to be a cat, and then your dog oh god, I'm getting tongue twisted. Your cat needs to learn how to be a dog. Alright, let's do this. Alright, we rolled a 5 and a 7, which means we are gonna do Milo. Okay, we got another Milo one. Another Milo emote with 7. Dang it, I don't want Milo to be the GG easy. We're doing it though. Actually, no, Milo is a cool GG one. I take that back. I take back what I said about Milo. No Milo slander in the chat. We like Milo around here. Cause it'll look cool with Milo's like flame hair. With like the little coat and sunglasses over him. He'll look cool. He'll look cool. I see it in my head. Speaking of dogs, Crypto's freaking awesome from Superman. Is the Superman movie good? I have a feeling I will just like wait until it comes out on streaming. Because I'm not too eager. I'm not much of a superhero watcher. Yeah, flames plus sunglasses is an elite combo. Yeah, I agree. I think this will look cool. I think this will look really cool. So let's get to it. And finally, this is the first time we haven't just rolled the animate one off the rip. Oh yeah. Sorry, Sheepy. It can't be good. According to Jeej, no Henry Cavill. Let me zoom in. Let's see, where's the edge? Okay, so I also figured out I can make this camera 60 frames per second. It was looking choppy before. You heard very good things, maybe going tonight or tomorrow. Apparently I'm not allowed to watch it. Henry Cavill isn't in it, so okay. Let's draw our boy Milo here. I'm trying to get to the edge of the paper. There we go. Okay, like right there. Oh, and I'm starting to realize, so as we make emotes, I'm making small adjustments where I think I want the majority of them to face to the right now, because there's a lot of emotes that you can add on to existing emotes, and a lot of them attach like to the right, so it makes more sense, and I want them to work like that. And then I'm also going to take out that outline around them. I like the fresh take, and James Gunn does good work. Yeah, I'll probably watch it when it makes it to the home theater, if you get what I'm saying. Alright, so Milo here. Luckily, Milo is just sort of like, he's just sort of like a tube, if you will, in this one. Because then his collar is going to be like this. Very easy. Henry's no Dean Cain. Uh-oh. The Superman Wars. Who's the best Superman? Alright, and then you need like this sunglasses that are like wider than tall. Because then you'll have his eyes. Oops. Okay, I kind of messed this one up. We can fix it. We can fix it. I think I'm gonna draw this one again. Alright, I think I drew the collar too high here. But that will look cool. That will look cool. I like the first few seasons of Smallville. Oh, I forgot about that show. Man, that used to be advertised like constantly. I go to the same theater for movies that James Gunn went to growing up. Hey, let's go. That's cool. In the burbs. Jeej and I have thought about moving back to the burbs. Just slow it down. Go to the burbs. Also, finally got my Twitch PFPM banner updated. Blah, 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 blah. Love the fella, but haven't streamed with my fella in months. Dude, you gotta rep your Tymo Cat Fusion. Okay, actually, I'm starting to. So here's the funny thing. Because I have been drawing more and on stream and doing like sketching more, I'm getting much better at the sketching portion of this stream. And but I want to stretch it out longer because I don't want to just draw something and be like, okay, it's done. I want to like try it a few times. But this Milo looks pretty good, so I'm not I wonder if you could like have a. This might be too much. You have like a little finger gun. Or maybe there's two. Now he's like, "Ayy." Now he's like, "Ayy." Ayy. So as long as that fits into a square, I'm cool with it. But I'd rather him fill out the square more than have the finger guns. But I like the finger guns. Is burbs like the neighborhoods you always see in the films? With the White House, oh, sorry, I thought you said White House kids. Anyways, my brain there. And kids cycling around bikes. Yes, that is quite literally what it is. Yeah, the burbs that, like the suburbs that you see in movies are pretty accurate. It's exact. I rode my bike everywhere. Yeah, I lived in a stereotypical suburb too, Stubby. Oh man, I think that's why I was so eager to leave, and like I just became a city kid immediately after high school. Immediately moved to Atlanta, right out of high school, like literally the summer, like after I graduated. And then now I'm like, now I've been in the city for long enough. I'm like, I kind of miss that burb life of just. It's more like safety is what you get in the suburbs. It's just like, and like things like slow down. Yeah, farmland, countryside, we don't quite have suburbs. There are suburbs though, right? In the UK. I think they're just different. They just look different. It's because I feel like we have more like space in America. We just have more room to like, you build a house and you have like a complete yard around it. You're not always smashed up against your neighbor. Villages, yeah. Oh, suburbs. Yeah, quite literally the cookie cutter houses. We have like cities, towns, villages, single houses, and countryside. Okay. Yeah. I definitely got some of that when I went to Ireland, because I got to see more of Ireland than I did the UK. And I definitely went like all around. Would you rather a British cat or an Irish dog? I'd always rather, oh shit, I don't know. I think I'd be a cat. I'd always want to be a cat. Some of the cats I met in London were pretty cool. There were some really cool cats in London. We chilled. Actually, you know, oh wait, you said Irish dog. I got attacked by a dog when I went to London. It was messed up, dude. I like got a big scar on my arm. I'm not afraid of dogs, but man, that made me like, oh, not like dogs a little bit. Ooh, I'd be a British fox. Yeah, British fox. Dude, that is crazy to me that there's just foxes like roaming around the city. I love it because I love foxes. Sometimes there's a weird criteria for what makes a city versus a town. Yeah, I feel like skyscrapers. To me, a skyscraper is what makes a city. Something that goes above like 12 floors. Suburbia land. Okay, let's draw Milo again. Although this one's really good. I have like no complaints with it. Maybe I'll try the squad glass. Squad glasses are different glasses. I would go cat nearly every time, but being a big Irish wolfhound, true. Like, see, that's the difference. I would, if I was in like the countryside as a dog, then I'd do it for sure. Okay, let's draw Milo again here. I want to make sure I always have to like kind of draw a circle so I know I'm in the right place, and then I can. Let me like draw Milo first. Let me draw Milo. Milo is just a bean. He's super easy to draw. Oh, I forgot my phone is right here. Ow. Only thing about cat is I don't giving myself. yeah. I don't want to lick myself constantly. That's where I'm out on being a cat. Owl would be sick. I didn't realize. I mean, some of y'all probably seen the video too. I didn't realize that owls were like silent flyers. Because there's that one video that went around where like a pigeon flew across a bunch of microphones, and then an owl did. And the owl like literally made no noise. Yeah, you know the video I'm talking about? I was like, whoa, owls are pretty cool. ABS chat, I just haven't opened it. Usually it's just people saying GM. Here, I'll open it. I need it in Restream. I need it in one place. So I'm not looking in two. Yeah, damn, we got the t-shirt back. Oh yeah, we went ham on the gifted subs. Even last stream we went ham on the gifted subs. Yeah, video is freaky. Yeah, it made me love owls more though. I was like, that's so cool. They're just like silent in the night. Okay, let's draw the easy again here. I'm gonna draw the collar a little bit lower. And then go up a little bit higher. Oh wait, you can add it as a browser doc? Oh. Okay. Do I literally just take the URL of the stream that's live right now and then add that as a doc? Okay, that's great. That's perfect. Okay, cool. That won't really work well. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have ABS as a separate dock. I just want it on this screen, so I don't have to look over here. Let's use Temp Man, scroll it. Okay, cool. I'll figure that out. Nice. Okay, huge. You can add the chat to the OBS browser dock, or you can use the experimental widget. Okay. Hell yeah. Cool. I'll do that for next stream. I will definitely look into that after this. That way I can read across all the chats. There's an uptime for around 23 hours for now. Okay. Okay, cool. And I'm guessing I just reset that every stream. The JSON file. Gotcha. Dude, Timo, I agree. I think this one is it. It's like I'm getting better at doing the first sketch of things. But I updated in the morning, so it shouldn't overlap their stream time. Oh, cool. No, you just have to update or refresh. Oh, cool. That's easy peasy. That's easy peasy. Can do. Cool. And then I can put this here. But for now, I can see Restream chat. It is pretty close, actually. So I finally, why it didn't work before is because of how my monitors were oriented, but I fixed it this time, and so now it's easier. And he's smoking, yeah. Pew pew. Yeah. I don't want to add it in front of his face, but and he's like blowing out one of them. Oh wait, I messed up his flames. Yeah, I don't think I really needed to redraw this. I think we're good on that first one. Although maybe the shape of this one is a little better. And then his face is kind of like right there, looking at us. So that's a little too high. Oh, you can't send me. Oh shit. Let me follow you, dude. I'm sorry. That's what I really need to do. But I'll send you. What's your? Do you mind dropping your handle in chat real quick? I'll give you a follow. And that way we can DM. I was testing out if we did his eyebrows like flat. Oh, he's getting closer. He definitely looks cooler with the angry eyebrows. Oh, I'm sorry, Dan. Dude, I swear, I get streamer brain sometimes. It happens. You gotta cut me some slack. Here, I'll send the first GM to you. Okay. Well, I'll check that out after. Yeah, you know how it goes. It's like, I'm just not thinking at 100% sometimes. Oops, I keep slamming my ring. You see the envelope icon? Ding ding! Okay, let's... Alright, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna probably do a mixture of these two. He's definitely gonna have the angry eyebrows. But I think the proportions of this one work better. Whereas, like, how much room there is, like, on his forehead, how big the collar is. So, who would win, Mr. Impossible or Mr. Marvelous? Mr. Impossible, because his name is Impossible. So it feels like it's impossible to defeat him, right? Right? Okay, so we get to do another roll here because this one was so easy. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. But I don't know who the heroes are. I think I know who Mr. Impossible is. I think I know who that guy is. I definitely don't know who Mr. Marvelous is. Sounds marvelous. Alright, so we're gonna do another roll here. So if we think about the second roll is if we roll the same numbers from the same dice, then we re-roll that dice. Because I want to get variety here. Alright, we rolled another 5. Oh wait, no, the 5 is fine. I'm gonna slide that one in. 4. Which means we're doing Joe. I don't know if this one will work well. I don't know if I like this. Let's see here. Oh, right. Does the Photoshop window still work? Oh, it does. All right, so we got Pog with Joe. Wait, the slide in? Or actually, Mr. Marvelous is Mr. What you can do. I can do better. Oh, I slid the dice in? Yeah. Because I want people to know I'm not like, you know, I'm not moving it on the way there. I'm trying to like make sure. That's where the slide came in. This guy gives me cool uncle vibes. Emotes of him doing coin flip would be cooler. Ding! So it's got to be like the easy, like easy clap. Which I do want a clap emote next, but we can always use the 7TV clap for now. I think I added that one. Alright, Joe doing Pog. Joe doing Pog. Do I like that? I'll do it. Because I'm trying to do exactly what the dice tell me to do. So it's Joe. Let me just... It is, in fact, yeah, Pog and Joe. Okay. Huh. Let's try it. The Milo one was easy. Maybe Joe will be easy too. So we'll start with Joe's head here. And I'm not gonna do the zoomed in mouth Pog. I'm gonna do a full face Pog. Uh-oh. Also, wait, Mr. Impossible is definitely the right choice. This is... Nothing is impossible for Mr. Impossible. He can do anything. He has magical powers and even uses his powers to motivate people. Look, it sounded like... He sounded impossible. I was gonna say marvelous. Slacked you who they were. All right, I gotta get a sense of who they are. Mr. Marvelous. Wait, I like Mr. Marvelous though. Mr. Marvelous is cool. And so he, all right. Oh, and then that's Mr. Impossible. Wait, I love these characters. Huh? How did I not? I feel like I know about this, but I don't know about it. Mr. Men series? I feel like wow, I've never actually like known what these are, but I feel like I've seen them before. They look so iconic. They're like little simple characters. Cool, I am glad you sent those to me. That's fun. These characters are simple. See, I genuinely had superheroes in my mind. Like, oh, it's Invincible, that superhero show, right? I still haven't seen it. Frozone's wife being named Honey is the funniest thing. They're like definitely something I've seen before, but then there's like the, Honey, where's my super suit? Yeah, no, but her name's actually Honey. Makes me think of the Mr. Fantastic sounds like one of these, the superhero. No, they're like cute little characters. They're like characters that look like simple legs, simple arms, like a top hat, like a nose, and then a smiley face. Okay, I was looking at the camera while drawing that one. Look at this little dude. Every Pokemon clearly. A lot of tigers, but there's no legendary tigers. Yes, there is. Raikou. Raikou is a legendary tiger. They're not dogs. They're not legendary dogs. Koromon? It's exactly like the old Pokemon games, so you can play it on Steam. Okay. Add another thing to my tab bar here. Koromon. Yeah, it does look just like Pokemon. It's more like an RPG. That's cool. Yeah, I downloaded Palworld. I did not finish playing it though. No, they're asking if every Pokemon could beat 100,000 tigers. Oh, did I completely miss that comment? Oh, I'm sorry, Egg. I did miss that comment. Or every Pokemon? Oh god. I don't think I'd win against either of those options. Which you said there's no legendary tigers. Yeah, Gengar can solo. None of them can. All the tigers just have like normal and fighting type moves, so they can't even hit Gengar. They can't even hit Gengar. Okay, so the Pog face needs to like be like a circle, like that. Oh. So the problem is, the reason this is tough with Joe is because of her beak. Because now it just looks like she's like mouth open. Looks like she's just scared. Egg low keep popping off with the good would you rathers. I know. Keep them coming, Egg. I appreciate it. You got my chat chatting, that's for sure. Probably one Pokemon that could beat 100 tigers. Yeah, I'd just max it to level 100. That's why I'm trying to play Ironmon. I'm trying to find that one Pokemon who can beat all of them. Alright, we're gonna have to draw Joe a few times here, because the Pog face is gonna be a tough one. hair looks nice today. Thanks, Jeej. Yeah, it's when I shower before stream. Sometimes I shower the night before. It fluffs. Jukebox streams? That one will go dark. Oh wait, would you rather burger or I think I'd rather burger. Yeah, I think I'd rather. I mean, what can I really do with the Infinity Gauntlet? Like, I can always eat a burger. But what am I gonna do with the Infinity Gauntlet? I can always eat a burger. Snaps half the burgers out. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't wield that thing. I'm no Thanos. I don't even know how to snap. What if that was your flaw? What if like you got the Infinity Gauntlet, but you didn't know how to snap? So it just like didn't work. I still haven't seen Infinity Wars, so I don't actually know what the Infinity Gauntlet does. I just know through memes. I snapped myself a burger. I can always eat a burger though. You can't eat the gauntlet. And I can't snap. Yeah, I do hate movies. I do hate movies. I really like anime as of recently. And anime has been such a great... I think I like animated things. So, I just fall asleep to movies. And I don't like CGI. I like when people used to make their own, like, sets and stuff. I guess I like craftsmanship, and I feel like you get rid of all craftsmanship when you use CGI. Like dumb movies that require zero. Yeah, that's what I like too. I need like a lot of humor, or just it's so easy to watch. But at the same time, I just don't like watching movies. That's too much of a time commitment for me. Okay, let's we gotta do this Pog somehow. I'm like kind of avoiding the Pog because it's Joe. Because you need like lips. Or just like a circle. So let's draw Joe with no beak and let's just see how that goes. Just mouth open. No, okay, she needs the beak. Let's give her the beak. It just doesn't work. Alright, we keep trying though. I just don't like it. Because I wanted to do it the simple way. By the Infinity Gauntlet, you could snap half of the I can't snap and snap, but you need to learn how to snap so you can snap. Alright. You got me there. You got me there, Egg. Also, Maz, what's up? Did he say he's into anime now? So I've always been into anime, but I'm definitely like into it now. I definitely have like gone around and watched a lot of animes. And I now know about a bunch of characters that I've seen people cosplay and stuff. Yeah, Dan, obviously because the new season came out. So I've been watching Dan. Love Frieren. It's probably my favorite one. But Dan's up there too. Dan's probably like right up there with Frieren. Was one of my favorites. And I'm watching, like Jeej said, Mob 100. And Mob 100's great because I didn't realize it was made by the same people who did One Punch. And I love that in Mob 100, every time he's like reading a comic or something, it's One Punch Man. I just love that. It's like something about Mob 100 is really inspirational because it's frame by frame animation, and it's like, I don't want to say not high end, but it's still like a little rough. So some of the jankiness is there, but it like that's what adds to it is because it has that. And so it's really inspirational because it's just like just like raw like artistic talent coming through, and I love it so much. And they like change up how they draw sometimes depending on like the reaction. What's up, Van? How you doing? Mob 100 on Netflix? I don't think it is. Dan to Dan is on Netflix, and the English voice acting for it is actually really good. Egg, would you rather or? Ooh, I think I would or rather than or. Rather than rather. I think I would or. I don't know if I would rather. I'm more of an or. And these are really good questions, I know. I've never been asked that one. It's a little controversial. I do love the live action pops that used to be built. I always wanted to do big scene design stuff. Yeah, I miss it too. I really like the craftsmanship that goes into it. I think it's cool. Is Netflix really worth it though? I don't know. It's one of those ones that like it almost just feels like you're required to have Netflix. You know what I mean? It's like the standard one. They got that branding on lock. Or it feels like you're leaving options open. That's true. So you would rather? It doesn't over refine and erase the proof of human. So good. Yeah, exactly. Like, exactly. Sorry, Moz, it took me a second to realize what you were talking about, but you were talking about the set design. Yeah, exactly. Because I like the mistakes. I like the little things, or like, that's why I love Lord of the Rings, is because of all the set design and stuff. Even though they did use some CGI. We just finished Squid Game. Yeah, Squid Game was good. I'm glad it ended though. You can't go much further with that series. I have none of them as to watch. You need to buy everything. Yeah, I mean, that's the way to be. You can definitely find everything else online without subscribing to it, but it's less of a hassle, I guess. That's like the upside. Would you rather get rid of movies and shows or get rid of shows and movies? I think I'd get rid of movies and shows. Yeah, I think I'd get rid of movies and shows. I'd rather have shows than movies. Like, there's every week some banger that is on different platforms. So true. The one I love right now is Crunchyroll, because I'm really into anime. So I've been really enjoying my Crunchyroll subscription, and it's the cheapest one. That's the other part of Crunchyroll that I like. Jinx, Jeej. So does hassle. So is hassle free, and even sometimes easier. Just, yeah, get offline stuff. It's so true. I mean, especially when you know what you want to watch. Oh, so you have to cast it? Yeah, that is annoying. Yeah, I understand that. Okay, wait, this is going somewhere. It's quite not Pog. I think I might have to draw this one with my right hand. I think it kind of needs that like low quality look for it to be a good Pog. Oh, I got disconnected from chat for a second. Did I lose frames? People won't sit through a movie, but they'll binge it all up. That's my point. I like episodes instead of movies because I can also stop at any point. But like a clean break, rather than like halfway through a movie, stop there and then come back to the movie. It's like, no, I ended on episode 2. I'll come back to episode 3. E-Blocks, what's up? What's up? How you doing? Just one more mentality. Yeah, there's more cliffhangers. All right, so I've been trying to draw a Pog here. I have been getting distracted. We started talking about anime. I'm always searching for new animes to watch. But at the same time, if I start an anime, I have to decide if I want to stick with it or not within like the first episode or two. I need to decide if I want that or not. And then if I do stick with it, I have to watch the whole thing. I don't want to come back to any of this. This does not look good. All right, we got to draw Joe with my opposite hand here, doing like a pog face. We are going to do it very, very similar to how it's done here. Wait, where is it? All right, that's the face we're trying to make. It can be that simple. It just needs to look like that. Because it's hard to draw Joe with a beak and everything. It's hard to draw it like that. So I need to draw a really crappy version of Joe. And I think doing it with my opposite hand, with pen, is it. I've watched through 3.5 hours of the Minecraft videos. Wait, I have to... We are not the same. Oh, of the parkour Minecraft stuff. Slom W is better than any anime. I don't know if I know that one. Wait. Oh, wait. That's an abbreviation for something. What's that an abbreviation for? Would you rather infinite money or infinite supreme dinosaurs with cyborg abilities and laser eyes and machine guns? Yes, they wear deodorant. Ooh. You know, I haven't thought about that. Oh, Jeej knows. I know what you're talking about now, Sheepy. All you had to say was Jeej knows. Okay. Yeah, are the dinosaurs my friends? That's a great backup. Or second, you know. It's a good point. Alright, we're joining with the opposite hand now. Gotta run. I have some Jackbox pack streams. Oh, cool. Catch you later, Dan. Thanks for stopping by. I'll get that widget made too. Or up and going. Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, yeah. Slom W, that's what I read it as. So stupid. Oh god. I haven't drawn with my opposite hand in a little bit. So here, let's but something tells me you'll be close by. As long as the machine gun wears deodorant. Yeah, I wouldn't want stinky ones. That's so true. That's so true. Oh, wait. I'll finish this one first, but maybe we do like little dot eyes for G or for Joe. Dude, it's just okay. Still looks like a beak. Doesn't look like a pog. I can get the animated movies. Oh yeah. I remember you recommended that last time. Out of my head since watching hand-drawn cell animation. Dude, there's nothing like that. I don't think I could ever do that. Okay, wait, we got something here. Such a weird looking Joe. Was that done with dinosaur movies after the first two? A Land Before Time was great. Was it The Good Dinosaur? Was that one of the new ones that came out? Would you rather play Cuphead or Bitena from Deltarune? Dude, I need to complete Deltarune. I started it. I started a while ago, a long time ago. All right, let's try Joe again. I'm gonna try to do exactly the face that's... I'm gonna say Cuphead because I don't know the other one. Oh my goodness. Yeah, see, like that art, like, I think that's, I'm just copying the face, basically. Copying the face from the emote we're referencing here. It is so hard to do this. Okay. Oh no. Oh, Jurassic Park movies. I think you said that a second ago. Okay, that makes more sense. Yes, I agree. There does not need to be more Jurassic Park movies. I think that is a... they need to like reinvent the wheel with that theme if they're gonna keep making movies. Alright. Seems like you know a lot about Undertale here and Deltarune. I'm gonna beat Sans. Dude, that game is honestly a lot of fun. I've only played through Undertale, but it is fun. I've never really played a game like it. That's why I think it's fun. It's such a simple game, but it's a lot you can do. Okay. Give us some space sponges that take over the earth. Are we still talking about Jurassic Park? You do Deltarune the best? Yeah. I need to play it. I know Chapter 4 came out. Or it either came out or is coming out. I forget. It's one of those things. Yeah, Mojave, yeah. Give me some space sponges. The funny thing is, you could say that and I might believe that that's what's actually the new movie is. You know. New movies about that. I'm looking at the screen as I do this. Alright, this is a better Pog face. I was gonna say, hey chat, how do we feel about Pog Joe? Do we think it's working? Do we think it's working? Something tells me it's not working. Jog. Okay, wait, I like that. Oh, I really messed up here. Oops. I feel like I'm just drawing the same thing over and over again now. It's Poggers. You think it's Pogger? You think this thing is Pog? Oh god. I'm trying to look at the screen as I do this. Oh no. Joe's poor hand. Joe's poor hand. Okay. Dude, why is it that when you add a thumbs up, it's immediately funnier? It's like trying your best here. Pog. Lozax, what's up? I still got your Joe in the corner. Still got the Joe down there. Where are we pointing? Down there. You draw like I do regularly with your op-in. Yeah, I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to get really good. It's about going slow. I think that's like the key to drawing better. Pog! Does this look like Pog though? So Lozax, you just came in. You're a fresh pair of eyes. I'm gonna use those fresh pair of eyes. We got a few Pog Joes here. I feel like it's a train wreck. I feel like Joe is not meant to Pog. We could easily draw a Blue Cat Pog, I think. But basically, let me use those fresh eyes for a second. I value some fresh eyes. Shocked. Yeah, it looks shocked. That's what we're referencing here. Is that Peepo Pog. Because I think it's our best bet. Pork chop sandwiches! And so I'm trying to reenact it here. And I think I did some with my dominant hand, but then I was like, I need to draw this with my opposite hand. I think it's just funnier. Let me do like a really, really, really tiny one. Like very tiny. I'm gonna... Oh, you just got pursed? You're gonna purse me?
Get pursed.
I can't believe you had points to purse me, Jeej, on the custom land account. The nerve. On a Tuesday? Yeah, that one kind of scared the shit out of me too, because I was looking down. I was like really looking at this drawing. Jeej with the W, man. I can't believe I just got pursed. No pursing, okay? I'm gonna have to ban anyone who pursts the chat. All right, there's a Pog Joe. I think that's the closest one. We've drawn a lot of Joe actually. Now that I think about it, getting pursed in the club on a Tuesday. Jeej, I'm gonna need you to go back to your Jeej account because I want to see that founder's badge more often. Just for future streams. And so we're only giving a sub to one account. Not two. Although, I feel like you might use your custom land one more now that you're streaming. I think I'm gonna settle with that Joe right there. I think it fits the mood that we're trying to go with here. Alright, give Joe the earrings there. She repping the brand. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, wait, I would do the same. I would use the custom line account. Or, well, actually it's too late. You already made the custom land account. Looks like you changed the name. But I remember I did that one time because I used to be the Cattoonist on Twitch. When I first made my Twitch account, it was the Cattoonist, and then I wanted to use the same account because I had a lot invested in it, but switch my name and keep the Cattoonist. So if you switch your name, the name like becomes unavailable for I think like 6 months. So I just had the Cattoonist just sort of in the void. I was so worried. I thought I needed that handle. I need to be Cattoonist somewhere. So I think I still have it somewhere, but it became, I think I changed my name to Polyclon or Chillax Tiger. Either one. All right, I think I'm willing to do one more roll here. We're only an hour and 20 minutes in. Let's do one more roll. See how it goes. We've done Joe and we've done Milo today. And looks like we got Milo again, but a new emote dice here. Let me go to Photoshop. Yeah. Get my keyboard on the right computer. All right, so we got 07. Okay, this one's important. We need an 07. But we rolled Milo, so we can't do that. We've already done Milo today. So let's roll the dice again. But we got the 07. Would you win with a cyborg laser gun with dinosaurs attached? Keychains, nice. Penguin ammo. Or giant cyborg elephant with Irish whiskey. I'm going with the Irish whiskey. I'm a big fan of Irish whiskey, actually. So we're going Irish whiskey. All right, we rolled Joe, so we had to roll again. Although I gotta say, the dinosaur keychains is really tempting. Oh, I rolled a 5, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Can I not roll a 5? I do love Irish whiskey. 6. All right, we're doing okay. RD 07 is a great one, and I might also draw this one with my right hand. But let's draw it first with my. Although here, wait. I just gotta see. And like half of him. Alright, so this is the cyborg, cyborg elephant. And he's got his bottle of Jameson right here. Alright, so there's the cyborg. Are you going to work? Bye, Jeej. There's the cyborg elephant. I'll go with Tenna because he says it's the obvious answer. It's the obvious answer there. Okay, let me draw RD07. RD07. And for anyone who doesn't know what 07 is, it's a salute. Because if you type in a lowercase o and a 7, it looks like a salute. Just for anyone who was wondering. Okay, so we need to draw RD here. Does the salute make more? Yeah, the salute makes more sense coming from the arm that you see. Okay, so let's get the RD. Let's get the RD drawn here. Keep wanting to push his collar forward. I mean, that's pretty much it. Another one we nail. You've been coconut mauled. We need a good coconut maul. I guess that's what Fred Purst is. He's the coconut maul of our stream. But that's it. I mean, that is an 07. I think we kind of nailed it today. The Joe one was the hardest one. That looks good. Artie reporting for duty. So, okay. Okay, well, first, would you rather crocodile with a mustache or dinosaur with... I would rather crocodile with mustache rather than dinosaur with coconut, just coconut. I think the crocodile with mustache is probably a chiller guy. You know, I have no biases at all, being someone with a mustache, of course. So yeah, I think crocodile. Tough decision though. Dinosaur with coconut. Definitely cool too. I think we got the Artie though. So what I was about to say was, I keep talking about wanting to, why does it keep reconnecting me to chat? Anyways. I want to start letting people add their cool cat into the mix. I want to like figure out how to do that. I think part of one of the ways that we can do it is using the channel points as a way to like add your cat to like the dice roll or something. Like I'm thinking we get to a point where we're looking at this and instead of the characters, we replace it with all cool cats and sidekicks and shadow wolves. So if you have any of them that you want to draw, we can throw it in there. So I'm thinking that's what I want to do. I don't know when I would do that, but I just, after drawing the Baja Bunch, I was pumped to have it, and I bet it's nice as a holder too to have an emote of your asset. So it's a win-win. It's just, I just see it as a plus. Let me scan this in. I just realized I'm in full cam, but let me go ahead and scan this in. Hopefully the scanner is already working. But yeah, I'd love to add the cats on there and wolves. It'd probably be mostly those. I feel like more people would use those than the sidekicks, but I would love to do a sidekick too, like in replace of the sidekicks that are on here. But I think it would be fun. I think it'd be a lot of fun to do that. All right, scan that in. Especially now that, and I know I keep saying it, but the 7TV app, I would just throw them all into there. And then you're free to use them anywhere on Twitch. Obviously, you'll be able to use them in my chat, but like, Mo, I know you stream, and if you use 7TV, but then like, if you're using 7TV, you can activate my emotes and be able to use yours. So that's my thought process. I know not everyone streams and not everyone uses Twitch, like with multiple, watching multiple channels or whatever. But anyways, but it's getting to that point where I wanna draw some some cool cats. Would you rather Avatar, the other obvious choice, or Pokemon? Oh man, that's a tough one. I think Pokemon. Pokemon has taken a grasp of my life more than Avatar has, but Avatar is hands down one of my favorite animated shows. So I'ma get Taco Bell today. We got Taco Bell last night. We caved. It was one of those days. But I got the large Baja. The large Baja. If I ever get a house and I have money that I can just like splurge on dumb stuff, I'd get my own Baja Blast machine. I wonder if you can buy the syrup. I doubt you can, now that I think about it. The moss. Yeah, the border has officially been crossed. Wait, did I save this already? I think I did. You can get Mountain Dew syrup. I used it on my soda stream, but can you get Baja? You think? You don't think Taco Bell has like rights over that? That's where my head went. Is that Taco Bell's like, no, no, no. No, no, no. Not for you. Only us. Okay, cool. We scanned everything in. That was easy. I don't know if anyone else has like a Herman Miller chair, but there's the setting where like your chair leans forward and it's better for posture and everything. I've been trying to do that today and it's been working, but it's also been like weird. I've been like leaning forward this whole time. Anyways, random stuff. Like just thought about it as I was in full cam. 3-gallon box of syrup is $100. That sounds like $100 I'm willing to spend. Taco Bell Cool Cats collab. Yeah, it's gonna happen. We just have to keep manifesting it. It's gonna happen. Also, I love my Herman Miller, but my back has always been clunky. Yeah, I agree. It's like, I love my Herman Miller, but I've wanted to. This is a standing desk, but a lot of my cables won't go all the way up. But I wanted to start using this as a standing desk. Because I need to be standing more. I do a lot of sitting, being on stream and just working remote. But I don't know if I could draw standing up. That's a challenge I haven't really. I've definitely drawn standing up before, painted murals, things like that. But I've never really. That's Pokemon. Photoshop. There we go. Never really had to do it. Also, speaking of standing, I'm gonna stand up real quick and go to the bathroom and maybe do a little stretch. So I will be right back. I'll leave this up so you can look at it. Let me zoom in on it real quick. Oh wait, I was on the right keyboard. Oh no. There we go. All right, I will be right back. Does that not go to the top? There we go. Be right back. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. What? You also have a standing desk and have only used it twice. I still think the hardest part about a dance where did my brain go? I almost said dancing. A standing desk. Imagine a dancing desk. A desk where you had to be dancing the whole time to work, to get work done. You're just like, oh no, I have to use my dancing desk. I wasn't in the mood to dance. I don't have any new moves yet. Yeah. I think that would sell. But standing desk, yeah, I think the problem with standing desks are the cable management. That's the hardest part. Okay, oh, dude, this is the lean forward. Feels like you use more of your legs. Okay, let's see, phone over here. Let's get the mouse over here. Would you rather swing music or jazz music? Jazz music. You like jazz? B movie. God. Okay, I think let's start with the Milos. Let's get him. Off the page here. And then I think this Joe is still the best. Tiny but mighty. And then Artie was perfect. I had no notes on Artie here. Door. Okay, so let's start drawing. Let's finalize this and get it finalized. Okay, let's. Okay. I mean, that Milo might be it. I'm all in their respected areas here. Look at that. Look at the accuracy of that. Did that with my opposite hand. Would you rather milkshake chocolate or milkshake strawberry? I think chocolate. Chocolate milkshake any day. I think there's not many people who would say strawberry over chocolate. Okay, let's start with the first one here. So this was the first one. This was the Finger Guns Milo. And I don't think it'll work in a square. And here, let me trim this better. Although I do like the finger guns. The finger guns are cool. I still don't think they work. Or they will fit in a square. They definitely work. And Milo is looking pretty cool. It's looking pretty cool. I need to look up who the Roaring Knight is. See, and if we make Milo too skinny, he turns into a hot dog. Turns into a hot dog. You got a hot dog in your mouth. What's that one meme? You're like, that works. We only get one of the finger guns. Unless we put both of them. There's one thing we could do here. Where'd my pen go? where we take one of the finger guns and it doesn't quite work, but we put it like there. Oh, you know what? Better yet, let me just get rid of it, and then put like another one there. So that's if we wanted the finger guns to be in there. But then we also have this one, which I think is more accurate. I think this one will fit into a square better. Overall kind of looks better. I think we gotta angle him more. Scale up. I want it to be as big as possible in the square. And I think we achieve it there. That's pretty big. That will be a good looking emote. And my new thing is, I've said it multiple times, but I'm no longer adding the outline around all of this. Big bite mode. Yeah, I like this one. I think I can just trace this. I think that's good. I'm gonna continue with the like drafting. So let's over here. I want to look at all of them first, and then I'll go in and trace. So I think Joe will work too. Let's see. What if we made it squish? Oh, favorite Jolly Rancher? Blue raspberry. Easy answer. It's the best one. Call me crazy. Honestly, 7-Eleven pizza is not bad. I'm not gonna call you crazy. Okay, what if we angle a little bit? Oh, Pog. So let's see how this looks. Oh wait. Okay, no, not like that. I'm curious what it looks like if I switch the eyes. Like that. And then we move the mouth over. Like that. Okay. And then... Oh! Multiply. I don't want to see the white. And then we take all of that and move it over. I think that looks better. Green apple. Stream ends. Green apple's a good one too. That's solid. Big chomper mode. Hum. I think this works. I think that Joe works. That's a solid pog. I think. There's a good chance no one uses this, but we'll see. I mean, I could always add something like up here too, like extra like pogness. And then last experiment here is if Joe like, here, let me make this a little easier to visualize. Let me make this a little easier to visualize here. Okay. Let me chop that off and then because then there's that, you know, pog. It really does not, it loses the look of Joe. Oh, also speaking of 7-Eleven, I totally forgot it was 7-Eleven day over the weekend. I was a little sad. I would have liked a free Slurpee. You know J-Boy loves a 7-Eleven in Tokyo. Dude, 7-Eleven in Tokyo. Unmatched. So good. So good. Alright, copy that. Alright, so we got 2 Joes here. We have this Joe and we have this Joe. Let me make this see. Ugh, not like that. One sec. I'm gonna make this easier to look at. I almost feel like the Joe on the left is better. The best part about the 7-Elevens in Japan are the actual like take and go food that you can get. The egg sandwiches there. I started getting those like every morning because it just felt like, because there's not a lot of breakfast options in Japan. Culturally, it's like not the same as what it is here, which is fine. But the egg sandwiches come in nice because you can buy a bunch of them, or just buy them, like walk out of your room and just like go to the 7-Eleven because they're everywhere. Get an egg sandwich and like a little iced coffee from 7-Eleven. That was my go-to. Okay, I think the Joe zoomed in looks better here. If anyone agrees, let me know. What if caffeine cat and tea dog? So, in this world, it's caffeine cat, tea bird. The bird you're looking at, actually, is all about tea. All right, we got 2 options here. I think zoomed in, but keep feathers more. That's where I was at too. Like the feathers on the back. That's where I was at too with this. I'm like, so maybe like more like that. I think it needs to be zoomed in though. So I think it needs to be zoomed in. Close. You need more sidekick? I'm checking out Abstract, by the way. Answering to anyone watching over on Abstract. What's up, everybody? I promise I'll be more responsive on Abstract. I'll get the basically from my end, I can see it as a window over here. I don't have to have it up. So what's up, everybody on Abstract? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I would. Any chance of doing Cooltopia on Abstract? I miss those days. I think there's a very good chance of that, actually. And we want to do more with sidekicks, like a lot more. With all that being said, it will take time. So, unfortunately, it's not a soon thing. But trust me, we talk about sidekicks a lot, actually, internally. Sidekicks and cool pets. We kind of see both of them now. And it's something we want to mess around with. Unfortune 8. I get that. I see your username. What's up, dude? How you doing? Thanks for watching the stream. We're I'm probably I've been hanging on this Joe emote for a little too long, but we were trying to do Joe Pog, and the Joe Pog I did it with my opposite hand. So next, last but not least, is the RD07. So I'm just trying to get all of them in their frame first, and then I'm gonna go in and draw on them. I'm good. It's good to see you streaming again. Yeah, I've been really enjoying streaming. So much so that the days that I'm not streaming, I really wish I was. I'll get really bored sometimes. You made an RDO7? Hell yeah, wait. Oh my god. Yes, it's in Discord. If anyone's wondering, the RD Salute is in Discord. That's amazing. I'm gonna have to replace the Joe with a knife. I like having the Lozak Pixel shout out in the corner. Oh, also, man, I've tried having it on Discord where it displays to everyone on a streaming, and it gives me like the purple play button. I have done everything. I've watched so many videos and still have not been able to figure it out. So we'll keep going though. We'll keep trying to figure it out. Let me get to this real quick. And cool. I love the emotes today. Okay, so the RD being in the like corner, that was an accident, but there's something I really like about it. Yeah, we'll work through troubleshooting. I think I need to spend like needs to be like a Wednesday stream where I just like spend some time figuring it out. But yeah, I've been really enjoying getting back into streaming. It's been really positive for me. And I love making all these emotes. I love it. I just think it's fun to be able to make these emotes and then immediately use them. All right, so dude, this fits really well into the square here. That top middle bump is what I'm looking at. I actually think we could give him some room up above. He doesn't have to touch the top. Cool. All right, let's get drawing these. Solid emotes today. I think I'll be able to knock these out pretty easily. So let's get into it. Let's start with Milo here. Yeah. The GG easy. We're gonna get a dunk on someone. Yeah, Lozax, if you want, you know, you do not feel pressured to. If you want to send me the GIF file of your pixel already, I'll put him in the corner. For sure. What I'd Master Kitty? Okay, I think you meant if there. What if Master Kitty / Master Chief as a video game? I would love it. Oh, I've drawn a Master Chief cat actually on the Cattoonist. Yeah, Lozax, I love putting your pixel character in the corner. It's fun. And pixel characters just like shrink down so well. Let's get it started in here. No, I gotta get this flame just right. There we go. Yeah, first one needs to flick up. Darn autocorrect. Egg, it's funny. This time, since that was the second time that happened, I saw the ID and I was like, oh, I think they meant it. Dude, autocorrect is one of those things that I love and hate. Love when it works, hate when it destroys what I'm trying to say. And I'm someone who will type fast and not proofread. So I will have a lot of spelling errors sometimes. It's the worst when it changes a word that like it just doesn't make sense. Why it changed it. That looks good. Timo got it. Oh, you can't DM me? Oh, probably on Discord. Here, can I send you a friend request? Add friend. Okay, I might have sent you a friend request. I remember I went hardcore with the privacy settings back in the day because it used to be insane with how much spam I got. and then I like it so much that I never reverted it. So I have to send you a friend request. But yeah, cool, you got it. A little bumpy. Yes, it would fit. It would, plus the art fits perfectly with penguins. That would be cool. I'd play it again just to read through the quest copy. So well written. Oh, I hope Blink could hear that. Transactions would probably be blazing fast. That's so true, actually. It was made quickly, can be improved. No, I get it. No worries. No worries. And no pressure either. I just love adding it. You can hear? Okay. Yeah. On Abstract, Unfortunate was complimenting how well written the quests were in the original Cooltopia app. Okay, so the only thing about this GG Easy was we wanted to make the eyes different. We can do the face after the body. That's what we'll do. And listening to the music in the Cooltopia app, yeah. What if Jetpack Piano Cat? That sounds fun. Okay, Egg, you need to show up for the Thursday streams. The Thursday streams are where, like, I don't have anything planned and I just draw whatever is suggested in chat. And you've had a lot of funny ideas that I kind of want to draw, but I can't get distracted on these streams. Or else these streams would never end. Let me, okay, that works. That works. And then, oh wait, but his body, how I have it. Oh, never mind. That doesn't really work. Kind of have his. That. It looks weird with no face if I'm looking at it this way. Maybe we go like, yeah. No. Maybe I just have to draw the face here. Maybe I just need to draw it exactly how I sketched it. Sometimes that's the answer. Okay. That's looking good. We won't see any of that, but I always like to draw outside of the artboard box, just in case you need to nudge anything around. I actually think this could go back. Just give yourself some extra padding, you know? And then I think I want to add like a streak. I just did that rounded, but now I'm thinking looks better. Looks better pointed. Cool. Yeah, don't stop writing. You too. I agree. The people want the puzzles. The people want the puzzles. Wait, why isn't it that? start erasing. Okay, that I can live with. That kind of like body shape, because this kept going, connects really well there, and then the flame looks good, and you won't see most of it because the face will be on top of it. Okay, just not thinking out loud here. Yeah, that looks good. Now I want to match. Really like what I did here. Copy and paste that over. Maybe go back a little bit. That technically would be the right spot. Oh, put these on the same layer. Smooth it out as I crop that together. Okay, cool. Looking good. Thank you, autocorrect. What if mutant dog? Alright, that looks good. Now let's draw the face. Yeah, that'll look really good as an emote. I think this will shrink down really well. And then now we draw the face. I'm just gonna hide that real quick. I think I'm just gonna trace exactly what I have here. Here's an idea. Mau Mau, the canceled show. Egg. I think maybe you didn't hear this on the. So the director and creator of Mau Mau worked on our animated series. Just a little fun fact, I guess. Ooh, those sunglasses work well. Nice. Okay, hype. All right. Milo's looking stylish here. Look at this. Look at Milo. Let me put the eyes on a different layer. Look at Milo. Until we meet again, Egg, I appreciate all the would you rathers. I really do. And I hope to see you on the Thursday stream. I think it'll be the perfect chaotic with you there. We'll be sketching all sorts of ideas. But thanks for stopping by today's stream. Okay. Since I think Egg was the only one on Twitch. My duo streak! Let's go. Yeah, I'd love to see you there. Until next time. Take this. Who's calling me? Spam. Beast. Alright. Let's see, are those eyebrows? Yeah, that'll work. That all works. And then we add in body. I think I'm gonna move the whole face up. Let me write all this down. Sunglasses, and then fuse the face together. And I think we can move. It's gonna really help when we color him in. Okay, since I think Egg was the only one on YouTube chat, I'm gonna move over to Twitch because I want to see some of those beautiful emotes dancing. I want to see those dumpers. Okay, so let's see, maybe it's better like there. I was wondering if this eye. Oh, wrong layer. Wrong layer there. Wait a minute. Spam those emotes. Oh, actually, no. His eye was in a good spot. Let's color this in. It needs to be colored in. And I want to think of a color for the jacket. I mean, maybe I just copy exactly. I'm just weary of using black because you won't see it. I mean, I guess you will. Milo might have been the best one for this because what I'm realizing what works so well with Milo, using the dumper emote as the example, is his like color, that like yellowy orange just like pops on a dark background. So because Milo has a jacket in this, I think it works really well. Body fill. I'm gonna save the smile as the last thing I do on this. Yeah, Van, what's up? Take that dumper. Yeah, I think I'm gonna replace this Milo with the one that we're drawing here. Oh, oops, I have my layers wrong. Body. Okay, body fill. There we go. Because the Milo shocked one, I don't know. I'm not a personal fan of it. And if y'all really like an emote, let me know by spamming it. Because I always look at the analytics of how many emotes get used, like which ones get used more than others. And I try to take into account how long it's been around. But yeah, I definitely Sheepy, that one's going nowhere. That one's my favorite. Thank you. Yeah, just spam emotes. I think the Chugs Lurk one, I'm starting to fall out of love with it because we have the other Chugs ones. Yeah, if you've got a favorite emote, spam it. That's I love seeing a wall of emotes. If you've got nothing to say, emote it. Okay, so if we're gonna use, let's use Artie's like gray of his jacket here. Since, you know, Milo is Artie's sidekick, it only makes sense for him to be wearing the jacket. Incorporate all of them into cards. Oh yeah. Oh, we got some discussion going on abstract chat. Yeah, we want to incorporate. I mean, I know it's like a given to make all of these into cards, but like, or like, you know, it's been done before or whatever. I just think these would work really well as cards. Not the emotes, all of the Web3 assets we've ever made, you know, just cardify it. And I think it's easier to kind of give stuff or like give I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Like, I'm trying to avoid the word utility basically. But anyways, if they're cards, it's like easier to like tag something to it. Also, thanks for all the emote spams. It's easier to gamify. Thank you, Link. See, this is why I need Link around. Link has the words that I'm trying to say, and he'll say it better than I can. It's easier to gamify it. There's just so many things that you can do around like a card, and it looks nicer, you know. I mentioned it before, but we've been talking a lot about cool pets and sidekicks and how to breathe a little bit more life into them and solve potential issues that have been going on. Match game using characters, exactly. Like the door's open. I like we like cards. Yeah, we like the card. Still works. Even roguelikes use cards. Exactly. It's like you just have the cards as things to use, and it's like for gamification or even like currency in a way, you know what I'm saying? So let me get the fire here. Yeah. Oh, he's looking cool. Like when you add the yellow to Milo. Might not add it to that last bit because a lot of it's gonna get chopped off. You won't even see it. I like the way Gambit uses cards. I don't know if I have. Oh, Egg, what's up? Egg's back. Egg's back. That means we're going back to restream chat. So, wait, Pet the Clone, does that still work? It does still work! Let's go! Wait, I had this. What's up, Dizza? How you doing? Welcome in with Pet the Clone. Alright. It didn't save because I left. Oh no. Sorry, Egg. I got the Twitch chat up right now. But I can translate anything you say. Any hypothetical would you rather? Yeah, glad to hear you're doing well, Dizza. Yeah, we're doing well. We got that. Let me show you what we're cooking with today since you just joined in. We've got the GG Easy Milo here. You know, I haven't given him the smirk yet. And then we got a Pog Joe, and it kind of works, and I think it actually works better when zoomed in. So, yeah, I think that's the one we'll go with. And then we got a 07 Artie here. I think we got some good emotes today, actually. A good roll. I'm kind of glad there was nothing animated today, because I was not ready for it. But we still need to do the rest of Milo here. I think this alone is going to help. Oh, right. The sunglasses need to go over his eyes. Yeah. Like there, and then the sunglasses over the eyes. And then I can probably use the same fill layer here. And get my grayscale out. Fill this in. Okay, let me hyper focus for a second and finish this. I might use a darker gray than that gray. Sushi Pet Card CC edition. Honestly, I think Elu would be down. I love that he showed Sushi Pets off selfishly because, like, don't get me wrong, that was Elu's like project that I came onto as like extra help, but I feel some personal connection to it too, and a lot of hard work was put into that. Okay, now I leave. All right, I'll see you later, Egg. Hopefully I see you on the Thursday stream. But yeah, I would love to see Sushi Pets kind of like come to full glory. And then we have the Faticorns cards too. There's a bunch of cards we could add. There's definitely no not scarce on that. Okay, so the reason I wanted to do the smile last is because I think there's a few smiles that we can add. We got like the smirk. Not a bad first smirk. Projects that never were, yeah. Okay. Actually, sorry, before I do this, let me go use the bathroom real quick. I will be right back. I was muted. Ah, there we go. I was muted. Whoops. Okay. We are so back. I was muted. I said I asked Jeej. I was like, is Jeej not subscribed anymore? Or are you just not showing your badge? Tier 1 subbed for 40 months. Yeah, Jeej is how I know how long I've been affiliate for. for 40 months. Yeah, okay, you're subscribed. You're just not showing the I could have sworn you could show 3 badges. Not just 2, but okay, let me get under sketch here. Where's that smile? Okay, so there's that smile. Smile 1. I was also wondering if there was like a cheeky smile that was more like and then what am I missing? Why does that not look right? I don't get the badges because I had the first badge. Oh, well, that's the best one. Yeah, that smile doesn't quite work. And then there's also this smile. There's also that smile. And then let me just reverse all of this. And then there's what I just did. It's smaller. And then there's just like smirk, kind of like the Cool Cats trait. Yeah, I think that works. I think the smirk works. Also, unfortunate. I appreciate all the messages on Abstract. Looks like you and Link are doing some brainstorming. And like lightly reading it. Let's maybe where are his eyes? There we go. Maybe went down a little. Nah. Up a little bit? Nah. Okay, they're good. They're good where they're at. Settlers of Foamtan game. Oh man, imagine a Cool Cats Settlers game. That would be fun, actually.
Linkoid just redeemed Quick Doodle.
Uh-oh.
Draw me all the things.
Draw you all the things. Where do I start? What things do I draw? Oh no. I'm glad. I like hearing the meow. I don't know. It popped up and I wanted to click. I'm guessing you just got the 20K. If you do want anything though, let me know. There is one before yours though. So on tomorrow's stream, I'm gonna start with that drawing. The Prince of Hot Dogs, but the human version. And so if you want anything, let me know. Links of sausage, chain link fence. Unfortunate. I hope you can hear me saying I'll catch you later. I appreciate you stopping by the stream. We'll be on Abstract more. And I'll be able to respond better once I get the little widget in OBS. But I appreciate you watching the stream. Well, and tomorrow's stream, did you say? Yeah. Well, oh, wait, not tomorrow's stream. Thursday's stream. I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'm really debating because there's one thing I kind of want to add or put more attention on. I'll just say partnership stuff. I think that's the easiest way to explain it. Stuff I can't show on stream because if it's something we're working on internally, there's a really good chance I'm working on it or I want to work on it on stream. But at the same time, I'm like needing more info before I can really do that thing. So I don't know. I've just been really enjoying doing the live streams. I am aware that I don't want to burn myself out either by doing too many. But they almost feel so natural, these streams, that like, I don't know. It's hard for me to burn myself out because sometimes I like just yapping to y'all. It's really good for me. Can you draw me a new NFT collection for me that's got 10K and 150 traits? It needs card borders and achievement badges as well. Ooh. Okay. I think I can do that. I think I can do that tonight. Yeah. I think I can do that tonight. Actually, yeah, I can do that tonight. Cool. There might be one issue, but I'll do it tonight. Do let me know what you want me to draw. Can you do it any early? I'll see what I can do, but I'll try to do it tonight. You have 3 hours. What's funny though is when you do have an insane deadline like that, you work your best work ever. Yeah. Can't do it tonight. You'll need it earlier. Can you do it this afternoon? Is that the right jacket kind of like shine that I want? I'm starting to think it could be even darker, but maybe it should be the navy. I needed this 3 hours ago. Oh no. Oh no. I'm cooked. Chat, I'm cooked. I don't know what to do. All right, so there's blue. I think the blue actually might be the move here. And then let's get the... But what's important is that we have this shine, because it doesn't matter so much the left corner being the dark blue, it's the right side needs to be a different color, a lot shinier. So let's get the right color going here. Let's start with the navy and then work our way up. Like a, yeah. I want like a grayish blue. That, yeah. I genuinely had deadlines that were like 1 hour and they could have told me 2 weeks earlier. I could just schedule to, yeah. Yeah. Clients, man. They're always like, hey, can I get this tomorrow? I can do it tonight. I can do it tonight. Okay, that looks good. I'm starting to think the shine on the lenses. Where is that here? Oop. Let me. All right, that's with the same shine. Oh my God, you guys pursed me again on my own stream? You're gonna purse me? thought you guys liked me. Oh my. You're gonna burst me on the day I draw you emotes. Get pursed. Get pursed. On my own stream. You beat me to it. Are you guys waiting for that 30-minute cooldown? Just slam it. So I'm just gonna, because y'all are the people who watch my streams pretty frequently. I want to make sure you know the alpha before other people. But there's a really good chance I will eventually add add your cat or wolf to the wheel or something, to like the list. And I don't know how much it'll be. I don't think it'll be 20k. I think it'll be cheaper than 20k. But I'm just letting you know. Just letting you know. So you can save up your points so that you have them. So I want to add it to the wheel so that if we're doing emotes or something, we spin the wheel. We're talking cat, wolves, and frogs? No frogs. I draw the line at frogs. I'm saving up. Yeah, and I don't think it'll be 20k. I'm starting to like really rethink the quick doodle thing. I think I had the right intentions at first, but it might not, like, I don't know. I feel like I could be more direct with like, add your character to the wheel or something. But I'm not getting rid of the quick doodle. I think I want to leave that there for any of y'all who want like whatever you want. Because if you add your cat to the wheel, and sorry, when I say cat, I mean cat, wolves, anything. Anything that's Cool Cats related. Add that to the wheel. You don't know what you're gonna get. I think that's the difference. 20k doodle is you get whatever you want. You can request anything that's, you know, not against TOS. So when you add your cat to the wheel, like maybe I'm rolling for an emote and you might get the GG easy emote and I have to turn your cat into that emote. So that's why I'm thinking like you don't get to choose. You're just adding it to the list so that when I make an emote, it's of your asset. All right. So that's the thought process there. I'm just letting you guys know ahead of time that will eventually be added. I've been thinking about it. But just so you don't go wild pursing me and you're like, I wish I saved some of those. But hey, keep pursing. What about a green cat? That's basically very slimy, hoppy, and ribbity cat. Yeah, that sounds like a frog. Sounds like a frog. But are you sure it's a cat? If it's a cat, I'll draw it. But if it's a frog, no way. No way. I won't draw any frogs. No way. Alright, we got easy Milo here. Alright. That took a little bit longer than I thought. That took a little bit longer than I thought. Nuh-uh, not frog. Okay. Look, if you're telling me it's not a frog, then I got no other choice but to believe you on that one. There's actually one last thing I want to do. I want to make the lenses here. I want to make this side slightly like bigger. The reflectiveness. Yeah, that looks better. Now let's just clean it up. Rolling. What? You know, it would be fun actually. So there's what is this real quick? Sorry. Let me finish one thing before starting a new thought. So with the add your cat to the list, I would love like a much cheaper option that's like add an emote to the list. So maybe there's an emote that you really want, like when Sheepy recommended GM. You know, it was like, hey, we need a GM. What if you could add a GM to the list of emotes that you want? And that would be really cheap. I'm thinking like 500 points, something simple. And you have to like tag it with like a link It's like a 7TV app or whatever, like an example of what it is. Anyways, more food for thought. What did you send me? Oh, that kind of looks like a frog, but it has whiskers and cat ears, so I guess it's a cat. I guess it's a cat. My wife was playing the Mario Bros 3 the other day, and I forgot about the frog suit. Yeah, that lets you swim. And then there's the 3D Mario game that came out on the Wii U with a cat suit. And you can like climb up things. Okay, let's see. How close to the edge are we? Nice. This emote fits like perfectly. Let me go ahead and get the emote exporter out. I like to look at the finished ones. Emote exporter, like in the box and everything. I'm gonna take Milo here. Wait, why is Milo big? Oh, wait, he gets cropped off. Right. I was like, huh? Why is he bigger? I have all my dimensions correct. Oh, yeah. GM. You kind of missed out on the sunglasses. That's okay. Wasn't there a suit where you could turn into a brick or something? I don't know, actually. Maybe. I haven't played all the Mario games. Only just kind of like the main ones. Let's go there. Alright, this Milo one, I think it's gonna look really good. It looks good, bro. Wait. Sorry, I'm like seeing it at a different angle now, and I'm like, is that eye off? It looks fine, right? There's nothing weird about his eyes, right? I like the sunglasses, because they kind of slope down. Anyways. Joe Stabby. GG easy. Alright. Milo, complete. Go into the finish. Alright, Joe. You're up next. Part of me is wondering if I should draw Joe like this. So it's like the full version. And then zoom in. I'm wondering, is it even worth it? I feel like it's not worth it. We're only gonna use it up close like that. We don't use the word Tumblr much in the UK, probably why. There's the Tumblr brand. Okay, alright, so this one's fun because we have to trace a poorly drawn image perfectly. So that's always fun. We have to try to trace this exactly. And then let me get rid of that. Joe Pog. Jog. Alright. This will be fun. We want all of the bumpiness from this emote. All of the imperfection. Because really, if I wanted this one to be like the Blue Cat's thumbs up, the Blue Cat thumbs up one, I didn't trace again. I just took the exact drawing. But
I'm gonna make it cleaner. I did it for the Sage one, the Sage pointing. I did the cleaned up version of it. And I guess the RD typing too. My chat refreshed. Post a dumper if you're still here. I want to make sure my thing didn't mess up. Let me see Milo shaking it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Look at him in all that glory. With the thumbs up. Dude, that thumbs up one I use everywhere. Just outlining, throwing that thing back. Yeah, endlessly. He just loves throwing it back. I want all the emotes. We average 3 emotes a week usually, maybe like 2. I'm just thinking, like, if I religiously do this, which I should, that is the plan, to do this every week. It's over 100 emotes. And that's why I want to add people's cats in. Because, like, eventually we're just going to have so many emotes of the characters, which is a great thing. Don't get me wrong. But I want variety. I want as much variety as possible. And I guess I'm also hoping to get out of it. Like, if I draw one person's cat or wolf as an emote, it looks really good. Then it's like people will have a really easy time to take that emote and like make their own version of it. Because I love when people would do that. Like with the way the pause up is the greatest example of like it just becomes the template. I'd love that. Should attach the emotes directly as metadata to the... Oh, that would be... Wait, can we do that? That's really cool, actually, if we could do that. Because, like, oh man, if we could just keep attaching things to your metadata so that, like, the longer you hold on to your cat, like, the more you've, like, built for just that one asset. So if you do ever plan to sell it, or you just, like, you know, want to flex on people, you can be like, well, check out what I have for my cat, like official stuff, officially made by us that we could just attach. That'd be so cool. Kind of like the I think the backpack was like, you know, the Cool Pets backpack was like a step in the right direction of that idea of like you just keep throwing stuff in the backpack and you have it as like a binder to look at everything you have. I think that's where Link and I, like, our heads are at with trying to turn everything into a card, is then making like the vessel for that thing. So it's so easy for you to check it, so easy for you to flex it and share it. and show like how much progress you've made. I'm just talking out loud, but these are kind of the things that Link and I want to do over time as we keep developing this. So I love the idea of stuffing that in as I have so many ashes in mine. So we've talked about that too. With the cool pets. We've talked about that too. I think there's a lot of fun things we could do. This Joe. I love outlining things like this. At first it doesn't look good, but then when you start filling it in, it really has that it keeps that roughness. Yeah. I'm reading your comment late, Link, but yeah, I love the idea of attaching and upgrading as we go. Because like with how we're doing things now, I mean, it's no secret. It's like we're very transparent about everything that we're doing. I'm doing a lot of things on stream now. Link is too. And it would be fun to upgrade as we go. And your way of proving that, like a holder, is like you were here for that process. And we'd have to think about the people who can't watch the stream either. Because that's the other side of like adding your cool cat to the list, is there might be some people who really want to watch the live streams when they're live, but can't due to time zone. And so it's like really hard for them to get their name on the list. So I want to figure that out too. But at the same time, I do want to reward the people who are here. You guys are definitely first on my list with these things. Because I really appreciate the company. I appreciate the chats. Knowing when I ask for some dumpers in chat, I see them. I really want to know what this Joe emote looks like when it's actually in chat mode. Yeah, thanks for the dumpers. Thanks for the dumpers. Yeah, this is probably where the Cooltopia apps help as a central place. Yeah, it's like the Cooltopia app is the vessel that I was talking about. And we will make it as easy as possible, like show those things off. And like upgrade the assets by making them look like a cool card. Because I think the sidekicks was definitely, I think, like the idea behind like making everything into a card. And I think they look so cool with the way that we did the borders and everything. Like they all look really cool. Life Belongs, what's up? Man, okay, you used the money one, and now that I've gotten a few subs, I mean mostly from Link and me, I want to like take the cat out of the money falling thing and make the money falling thing like over me, because I think that accidentally happened one day and it looked so good. I still love my carrot sidekick, dude. I want to draw, honestly. Genuinely, I really want to draw more of the sidekick like variants, like drawing, and that's why I want to draw the cool cats and shadow wolves too. So, but Life Belongs. Let me show you what we're cooking today. So, we got Joe Pog. Actually, it might be easier for me to show you this. So, we had easy Milo. That's what we got as our first roll. Second roll, we got Pog Joe, which was a really tough one to do. And then I decided to, first I drew it with my dominant hand, and I was like, okay, I can already tell when I have control, I won't be able to do it. So to take some of that control away, I drew with my right hand. I drew them big, and then I was like, oh, let me draw her really small.
And so that's how we came up with that one. And then the RD Salute 07, first try, did it. It was easy. So that's where we're at. And we just finished the Joe, which is really cool. I think the Joe looks great. I love like tracing that line work. It looks great. I'm saving up my points for a quick doodle. Oh, you didn't hear it earlier, but I wanna tell everyone who watches the streams frequently that I'll eventually be adding, it's not anytime soon, but eventually be adding another point redeem that you can add your like cat or wolf or any asset that you own to the list. And I will be going up and I will be going down the list by who gets there first and then last. And we're gonna start it off by you only get to use your cat once or wolf or whatever you use. So let's say I'm gonna use my cats as the example. 162, my squad cat. I use that, I draw that. It's now like off of the list and can't be added again. But you can use another cat. So I can use my Cool Cat 0 or Cool Cat 1034 or 42. Yeah, those are some of my favorite cats. I can add those to the list.
Cheapy17 just redeemed quick doodle.
You want me to add you to the list? Well, I can add you. Okay, so do you want I hope you're on the stream tomorrow or Thursday, Sheepy. Add me to the list. I want to be on that list. So see, now I'm just like, I just need to get rid of the quick doodle. I need to like switch these instead. But I think it'll be cheaper to add your cat to the list than the quick doodle, because I think the quick doodle can be anything. So Sheepy, we can do your this technically does not add you to the list, because if you're added to the list and it's drawn, then it can't be added back. So if you want me to draw your cat doing anything, you have control of what you want me to draw. So let me know maybe more specifically what you want. Yeah, what you want, and I'll draw it. I want my cat playing the drums. Perfect. That's great. That's easy. Are the quick doodles only shadow cats, or can I request? No, with the quick doodle, anything that you want. That's, you know, not against terms of service. So that's I think why the quick doodle will cost more. I'm trying to like justify it all in my head, and I'm kind of doing this live. But adding your cat to the list is cheaper because you don't know what it's gonna turn into. There is still a lot of luck involved, of like, or RNG, not luck. But you know, your cat could have been chosen for the pog that I just drew, and I might have drawn it with my right hand instead of left. So like, you don't know what it'll be. But I think that's what keeps it fun, and that's why it gets to be like cheaper. And then if I get through the list, I might like refresh it, so you could use the same cat or wolf twice. But to keep it interesting, I would make it that you'd have to use a different one. You can enter, if you have 20 cats or wolves, you can add them all. You can add them all if you want. Go for it, you know, like, that's how I see it. So hold on to those points if that's something you're interested in. If not, feel free to spend them on the quick doodle. I meant yeah, Sheepy, that makes way more sense. Put you on the list behind Link, yeah, for sure. Yeah, right now it's Dizza, Link, and Sheepy. Although Link, I might have to ask you again what you wanted. Okay. And then what? So if I'm gonna stay true to the emote here, this is where I stop. There's no fill on the mouth. It's just open mouth. So honestly, just skip you. Are you sure? Okay. Quick doodle, can you draw me an animated series that revived? Ooh, okay. Actually, I just completed it. Go check out our YouTube. Go check out our YouTube. Use the command YT in chat, and you can go find our YouTube. I just animated it all. You didn't see me, but I like quickly like turned off the stream, like super quick, and did all of that, and I uploaded it. And now it's on YouTube. Yeah, you were pretty clear with what you wanted. You did want a 10K NFT collection with about 150 different variants. Okay, you're right. You did ask for that. Alright, Joe Pog. Let's add Joe Pog. Because we need to zoom in. Or I guess I already did the zoom in here. Hide that. Let's see if this emote gets used. I want like some of her necklace in there. Might have to zoom in more. Where do we want that to land? But no, seriously, I can just skip you. Okay. That way I can do Dizza and Sheepies tomorrow on stream. I can definitely do 2, I think. I hope so. We'll see. Yeah, I think that's where we go. I think that I want a little bit more of Joe's necklace. Just a tiny bit. You know what? Here, let's freestyle for a second. Freestyle! What if we added... that. What do we think of that? It's gonna be so minor. You know what? Never mind. No. Less is more. Less is more with this one. Less is more. I thought about it. Less is more. I do think the necklace does need to be in there as much as possible. You hungry, kitty? Alright. Well, you know the tax. You gotta say something into the mic. Say hello. There it is. Alright, you'll get food in like 6 minutes. Okay, let me go. Oh, and she's back. Perform for us! We love you! They want more! They want more from you, Pulpa. Okay, she's just gonna lay down. Although I'm worried, the second that her cat food like dispenses, she'll launch off of you and sometimes cut you with or like slice right into you with those back claws. Okay, I think Joe is good. I hope this looks good as an emote. I hope it looks good. Actually, yes. Pulpa is not a kind of cat. She's a kind of cat. It's funny because Snugs is the opposite. So it's actually sometimes how I can call them is by doing the difference. It's funny how it works. Lozax, they can't hear you. 70% of the time it works every time. Yeah. That's accurate. They do know their names though. Aww. She's being a sweetheart right now because she wants food. Okay, let's draw Artie and then that's it. Alright, let's disable it because I want to draw all of him. Artie should be easy. The line work is pretty good on this one. And so I should just have to trace it. You are being so bad. My cat comes when I whistle. That's cute. Aw. I've trained Pulpa that when it's treat time, she has to like sit. So she knows how to sit, which is cool. Pulpa uses tail whip. Dude, she knows how to use tail whip like crazy. You'll be sleeping and then she's sleeping on you and I swear her tail literally is like detached. Like it has its own brain. She'll be like what seems like dead asleep, but her tail will be like whipping you in the face. Hope you're gonna get food very, very, very soon. You're gonna get. All right, we're just taking a Pulpa break. Angie kitty. That's what you get. That's what you get. Vanta black cat. Dude, I love black cats, man. I think Pulpa's young, so I don't have to worry about it for a while. But after Pulpa, I'm just gonna get another black cat. Like, I already know that. I love black cats, man. They're so cute. Like, sometimes you only see their eyes, and they're just like really big eyes. It's so cute. Okay, let's draw RD here. Point Break Tom, what's up? Sorry, I only have Twitch chat up right now. Who is crazy cat guy drawing on live streams? Makes me almost want to go buy a cool cat NFT. Ooh, that'd call me crazy, but that sounds interesting. Well, come on in, Tom. Yeah, we're finishing some emotes up today. We're on the last one. And it's RD saluting. Could be pretty. This one should be easier if I stay focused. Yeah, Tom, I am one of the founders of Cool Cats. I am the artist side of it. And I've been drawing Blue Cat for years. For much longer than NFTs have existed. Oh. She's getting her food. One sec. There's a black cat in my neighborhood. He's on the roof every day, lurking. Oh my god. Dude, black cats know they're stealthy. You have to force him to eat. Ooh, I need an emote that's like a cat eating. So when it's 1 p.m., I know it's time to feed them. Okay, I'm struggling with this arm here. I don't know why I am. Because let's be real, I don't really need to draw the rest of his arm here. It will just crop off right there. I think that looks fine. A crunch emote with chippies. Oh, you're so right. Dude, there's a good one called Clappy. It's like it's like a cat like clapping its hands really fast. Pop cat, black cat with food spilling out of its mouth. Yeah, it needs to have like the lizard eyes.
Okay, that might work. And then I'm just gonna like go lower this one. And that should work. That should work. Yeah, that should work. Let me make sure they didn't switch bowls. They tend to do that. Okay, they're good. Oh yeah, I mentioned black cats know that they're stealthy. Oh, T-Bell, be right back. Pulpa in the morning thinks she can get away with it, but she'll start at Snuggles' bowl, her brother. And since he's like slow to eat, he'll just stare at his food before eating it. She'll go in and eat as much as she can until I have to get out of bed in the morning to be like, hey, like, just all I have to say is, hey. And then she'll run to hers. And she knows that's how she gets more food in the morning. She's so smart. I hate it. That's what I love about Snugs. He's a little dumb. Sorry, Snugs. I don't mean it. But I kind of do. A small boy. He's my small boy. You're stinky. Oh, you're gross. That's the difference. He smells a little bit. He's getting old. Okay, that looks fine. Now let's draw the face. Let's actually add the lines in. Yeah. Now he's looking like Artie. Put his food away. Hey. Alright. Snugs, you gotta eat your food. Alright. Let's finish the 07 here. Finish it up. And after the stream, we always post these emotes in Discord. So if you're not in the Discord, sounds like you need to be. You want to see some of these emotes. Alright. I made his pupil really, really big because it's going to get shrunk down. Although I can round it out a little bit more here. Yeah, that looks better. And actually round that out too. And I didn't think I was gonna add any shading. I don't typically like adding shading to emotes because they're so small. I actually think it might serve this one well. Doing like a Bulba, what are you crying about? Adding like a shadow for the hand. Yeah, now it really looks like he's saluting. Okay, let's finish up the rest of Artie here. Okay, all good there. Let's move this up. Wrong layer. Mmm. It's funny how the emote list kind of goes in cycles, because for a while I was worried Milo didn't have anything, and now Milo has the dumper. He's got the easy one. Milo's eating good, you know? And now it's like there's not a lot of bones. Bones only has copium, and I guess wave is a pretty solid one to have. But I was just thinking about that. Okay, looking good here. Finish up the white here. All right. Now's my favorite part. Yeah, actually, so the Prage, I was talking about this earlier about redoing some of the ones that we did earlier on. Prage is one of them. Prage I didn't do with the navy outline. That's before I made like I confirmed. I was like, I'm now using navy as the outline for everything. RD07. I forgot about the Joe. Or the Joe coming in like that made me laugh. Okay, let's add RD07 here. Actually, let's push him. Maybe I will give him some room on one side. Or does it? Yeah, let me just give him a little, just a tiny bit of room. Looking good. Cool. Let's export these. Let's export these. And then we'll add them to Discord here. Still bummed Discord didn't display that I'm streaming. I just feel like some people would join if they saw that on Discord. They saw the little like purple play button. You just like click into the stream. I really want to figure that out. All right, Artie. Artie only has 3 emotes. Well, here's the 4th. Oh my gosh, Discord. RD07. All right. Okay, how many does Joe have? Joe has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Joe has 5, now 6 emotes. Joe is eating good. And then Pog. And then Milo. I know this is his third. No, this is his third. Milo here. Cool. Milo, easy. Let's add these in. Alright, they're all exported now. Going in Discord. And drop them in order of how we drew them. Milo, easy. It's a great way for me to test if they work on a dark background or not. And I think because they're navy, even though I'm colorblind, I think other people can see them a little better than I can. But I think because it's navy, you do actually see the outline on top of the black. And then we did Joe Pog next. This will be a funny one. I'm gonna add this one to Twitch and I'm gonna see how it works. It's definitely a weird one, but I think the execution was how it needed to be. And then RD07, which I think will get used a lot, actually. Pretty pumped with how that looks. Cool, good emotes today, y'all. Good emotes today. I'm pumped. I'm pumped with how they look. Makes me wonder. And I wonder. Okay, I'm going to take down the drawing tablet. Yeah, I really like this batch. I mean, I'm starting to be happy with just how, in general, every time we do these streams, that pretty consistently we come out with good emotes, which is a really cool thing to see. Let's move that there, tighten that. Turned out so good. Thanks, Sheepy. Let's close out of that. We got that. We got that. Right. Cool. I was gonna see. I kind of want to do it live on stream because it might work. But sometimes I'll add the emote in, and it gets accepted immediately. Immediately. So let's test it. I'm down to waste a little bit of time. I haven't decided if I wanted to play Pokemon today or not. There's some stuff I need to do. But like I also need more information before I can really do that thing. So I'm like mixed. I'm mixed on if I should do it or not. You know, only chance I get to play that Pokemon challenge is on stream. Alright. Joe Pog. No, Joe Pog has to get approved. Okay. Let's see Milo Easy here. Has to get approved. Okay. So far, none of them. And then what else do we do? Already Salute. Although I'm gonna do 07. Okay, none of them got accepted immediately, but it was worth a try here. None of them got accepted. I approve. Wait, of the Pokemon stream? Is that what you're approving? I hope that's what you're approving. That way there. The emotes, okay. Sorry, my brain sometimes. No, I wish they were approved because I don't want to. I just want to use them, but B, I want to get rid of some of the ones I don't like. Pokemon stream? Like one person says Pokemon stream, I'll do it, and it looks like you said it. I really, because I want to get some runs going. I like that. Now that we were on a run, I want to get on another one, but with a much cooler Pokemon. The Aerodactyl was kind of lame, if you ask me. So here, let's put this over here. We will do Pokemon streams. So with that being said, if anyone is watching on any channel that is not Twitch, I'll see you later.
It's been fun. Whoa, we actually have a lot of people watching on Twitter. I know the numbers are kind of inflated on Twitter, but like we're at like 1,200 people. Usually it's like 600. Wonder what happened today. Well, if anyone's watching on Twitter/X, I'll see you later. If you're watching on YouTube, I'll see you later. And if you're on Abstract, I will see you later. Alright, let's close out of everything. It always, every time I switch them off, it says an error has occurred. So let's see if it actually, I'll give it a sec. When the last raid you've seen? I haven't been raided. I can't even remember the last time I've been raiding. Alright, I'm gonna do a clickbait title. God Gamer beats Kaizo. Ironmon. Fire red. Leaf. Green. Let's get it. I'm trying to like make some of the most clickbaity titles now. Fire red. Oh, Pokemon. Fire red. Leaf green. Okay. Good there. Updated everywhere. Twitch alerts there. I don't think anyone's gonna use that stream bot, but I always like to turn it on. Sometimes I use it, actually. Alright, turn that on. Getting everything, getting the engines revving. Let's see, did I actually... Tymo, I don't know if you left, like, Pokemon Stream by, like you left. But I was wondering if we're still streaming on X and YouTube. Okay, let's Okay. I'm gonna quickly use the bathroom one more time so I can kind of settle in here. Started on a build system. I was avoiding it, but we really gotta have a proper build system. Yeah. Is this something you're gonna go into tomorrow, Link? Or is it not ready to be shown? But hold that thought because I will be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom.
All right. Posted on X, so you think it'll be shown tomorrow? Hell yeah. All right, I got a Cliff Bar to snack on, and then FYI, still streaming on. I am still streaming on X. I knew it, dude. It's like a